And what's up, guys? Actually, you know what? The interesting part of this is this thing has been like a whole, basically a big experiment for me. And the interesting part of it is that, you know, you see me growing out a beard and kind of got a little bit cleaned up today. So, you know, actually having facial hair is like a big thing to me. But just like, you know, connecting with you guys and things like that, and just keeping you informed of exactly what's going on with Nverse is like progression is actually very good. We've been progressing very much, pretty fast, and also though too, I've been actually out here pretty much just like training like every day. I just keep going, keep training, and it's paying off. A lot of soreness. Actually, I have some swollen ankles today, but unfortunately, you know, that's just the price that we actually pay for, you know, doing parkour. Probably actually go to the gym a little bit later on tonight and yeah, I mean, just to let you guys know, making major progression. Actually, just to let you guys put it out there. I mean, like really put it out there. Just having some fun tonight, and it's kind of relaxing, enjoying a day off. It's like the weather out here in Sin City is amazing. This is that time of the year that everybody takes advantage of before the real cold actually kicks in. And you know, just talking to you real. Actually, since I got my phone back, it's been all good. Yeah, man, it's just like, you know, I don't know. So it's one of those things. It's just like I'm just trying to hang back and enjoy myself and have some fun and heal at the same time, you know. But actually, if you've seen the last YouTube video, pretty much you're looking at, like, you know, I went ahead and on the parkour challenge, actually we've been hitting on that. We've been doing a lot. Actually, man, I lost 30 pounds. So if you see me now, I'm pretty much like, I went from 183 down to like 150 something. But, you know, I feel great. Actually, I feel strong. Actually, I'll be getting into calisthenics and things like that. So, we still have some things we need to upgrade on, pretty much as being Nverse. But, I mean, just know this, guys, that, you know, when you hang in there with us and things like that, that we're doing this on a form of progression that's actually good for us. And this is a company that when it folds and rolls out, and actually got so many things approved. I've been working my behind off, you know, like you wouldn't even really imagine. But just to let you know, I'm really excited about the end of the year to this next year. We got a lot of you guys are responding. A lot of you guys are actually talking to me. I appreciate it. A lot of you guys are actually opting in. You know, actually, our followers since Facebook tanked and all this other stuff. You heard me talk about that. That was like pretty much our biggest thing, and now it's like it's no longer a big thing. Everybody's like moving away from Facebook, even though Facebook is still there. A lot of people are moving away from it. A lot of my people have moved away from it. So, you know, I get it. But just to, you know, put everything together is that we're looking to basically expand as quickly as you possibly can. But actually our whole goal of it is to stay 100% sponsoring ourselves. And that's exactly what we have done. Is Nverse has pretty much went ahead and been able to sponsor themselves. That's the reason why it's been such a long, hard progression. But if it was actually easy, then everybody would be doing it, correct? I think so too. So, you know, what I want to do is basically launch this company, and it's pretty much already launched. But, you know, actually I want to involve a lot of individuals, a lot of people, you know. There's a lot of people out there who have really good moralism, you know, and I think we need that a little bit right now, you know. It's really important to me, and you know, I just don't look at just the clothing company, because the company is just basically an end result to something that you put all your hard work into, right? So I think what it is actually it's more like B&Bs, you know, like bringing people together. And so that's what Nverse wants to do. That's the reason why I named it this too, Nverse, you know. basically pretty much do the opposite of what everybody else is actually doing, you know. And that makes a lot of people feel uncomfortable. But, you know, you'd be amazed exactly how many people want to feel uncomfortable. You know, actually getting tired of, you know, seeing the same old thing, doing the same old thing. And in all honesty, Nverse is providing an opportunity not just for, you know, certain individuals that may look like myself. I myself was like really 274 pounds, and now if you had told me, you know, like 5 years ago that I was going to be breaking into calisthenics and parkour and run a clothing line, I would have told you like you're crazy. But you know, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. And you know what, I'll tell you this much though too, I wouldn't have been able to be like 100%, you know, on my own. When I say on my own, I mean really on my own, you know, since the phone got jacked and things like that. Actually, it kind of molds you. It's like Universe has a way of saying, you know what, dude, here's exactly where you need to be. You're going to have to go through trials and tribulations for a little bit of time, but once you go through it, you're good. Now, see, we've all been going through that. Actually, I kind of feel like this last part of this moon phase was like retrograde. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, what the fuck is he talking about? You know what? Here's exactly what I'm talking about. If you read a book instead of actually just like sit there playing video games and all this other bullshit, it actually comes down to it that maybe you might learn something. Actually, I don't like to read anything. And actually, you know, the funny part of it is I was speaking to a couple of my co-workers who were talking about the same thing, and only to find out that exactly they thought the same way that I did. You know, these are very mature women. You know, that's what Nverse is all about. Actually, we get our information from different forms of sources, you know. Actually, we don't stay stuck in the now with everybody else, you know. Actually, I don't follow trends. I create them. You know. Actually, you're going to see me in a black t-shirt. I'm going to look exactly the way that I am right now this whole time out until Nverse is actually printed. That's my promise to you, okay? So, basically, I keep shooting these videos. They're not the best videos, but you know what? I like them because they come with truth. I actually see this other thing though too is people enjoy them, and you know, subscribe, hit the bell. You know, basically the way I talk is pretty much a way on a level of experience. You know, I'm basically in and out of my comfort zone all the time. You know, and I'm learning new things daily, and I like to share them as much as possible. So, this is me, VanMichaels. Actually, a lot of people don't even know exactly what I used to look like. Actually, a lot of people didn't even know really pretty much what I look like. But you know, when I have fun, I have fun. When I'm serious, I'm serious. Tonight I'm actually having fun. I'm shooting this video because, you know what, I had nothing else, basically else to do. I wanted to talk to you guys to let you know exactly what the update is. And let you know, I'm very proud of myself, you know, and, you know, not to stroke my own, you know, chicken, but at the same sense, though, too, it's just like, I'm very proud of where I'm at right now. And a lot of people may get it, a lot of people may not get it, but the whole idea is, if you're watching this video, then you have to get it. Obviously, if you're watching this video, then the energy has pretty much has led you here. You know, because not a lot of people know who I am or what I am, but it's not about me. Basically, it's all about the brand. And so, when you're talking about the brand, it's more about you guys. You know, you guys are the brand, you know. I like to share information. In fact, one of my clients turned around and, you know, they have hard times, you know, and it's okay, because that's exactly how things happen. You know, you get hard times. But instead of charging them, I said, you know what? Went ahead and did me a favor, and we called it even. And the whole idea of it is, it's like, yeah, I mean, we're all in the money-making business. But when it comes down to it is you still need to be a human being. That's all I'm saying. And I think if a lot of the world was pretty much like that, then, you know, you'd be amazed at exactly the difference we'd be able to make as far as a community. Since I've been doing this, like, literally, a lot of people think I was like homeless or whatever, and not. The funny part of it is that, when you're doing parkour and you're doing in a constant, constant motion, I've noticed, I was watching these videos, and most of these guys actually just, they stay in their craft. And the craft basically means just like you stay doing what you want to do. And the reason why, for my progression, I lost 30 pounds and grew a beard, is because of progression. And I say that because, that's a part of me challenging myself. Like, I probably would not be able to do something like this, if I wasn't on my own, and if I basically pretty much didn't challenge myself. And I'm at a time in my life where challenging myself is pretty much the best option. So if you haven't challenged yourself, then try it. I go to cool places, I meet cool people, and the amazing part of it is most of the cool people, and there's probably a lot of you guys out there, but unfortunately you're driving around your cars, you're just like, you're too busy going from point A to point B, nobody actually stops and smells the roses anymore, and at the same time when they do, it's just like they're too busy basically judging people. I'm a Buddhist, okay? Actually, what it comes down to it is we don't coerce and inform. By coercing and inform means by judging other people. And that's what I'm saying is that if you're looking at this and say, okay, this video is whack, this guy's just talking some bullshit. Okay, obviously there's the awakened and there's the non-awakened, right? And so right now I'm talking to the ones that want to awake, and I'm talking to the ones who are awakened. And at the same time, though, too, if you can understand exactly what I'm saying, and you can basically take it in, if you have a goal, hit it, don't compromise, at the same time, though, too, don't sit there and be that person that thinks constantly and you think your way out of doing what you should be doing. I should have done this a long time ago. I'm in my 40s, and I'll tell you what, though, I feel great. I look better than I ever have, when I was in my 20s. And I'll tell you what, it's all about perception. So take it, leave it alone. Basically, I quote Bobby Hammond on that one. If you guys don't know who Bobby Hammond is, be very careful if you go there, because unfortunately, he's only going to tell you realism in the way that it is. But he may even tell you some shit that you may not even like. But you know what? Truth is stranger than fiction. At the same time, though, too. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys always have been amazing. And subscribe to this channel. Keep following us. Nverse. The reason why it's taking so long, I'll tell you straight out, is because we're nobodies. But at the same sense, we're somebodies. And I say that is because in the digital world, we're licensed. We're ready to go. But then nobody knows. But then a lot of people know. So it's kind of weird. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just having fun. Maybe I'm just enjoying myself. Maybe I'm just talking shit. But maybe you decide for yourself. Still looking for the parkour team 6 to put that whole thing together. That's the reason why I've been conditioning myself. I went from when I first started parkour challenge 183. I'll tell you one more time. Boom, down to 155. Actually, the funny thing is, girls are actually starting to notice. I appreciate that. So, I just want to say, it's been a pleasure talking to all of you. Actually, this is VanMichaels. For those of you that know me, for those that you don't, welcome to the fold. Alright, well, this actually thought I'd talk some shit tonight and have some fun. So, there's this one cool display actually I'll kind of show you guys. Being out here in Sin City, they always have a weird way of displaying art. So let's see if we can try to get this. See that? Looks like a bus stop. I think that's the coolest thing in shit. That's cool as shit. It's like you see those little silhouettes in the background like people, right? But that's exactly what the Noctifer is all about, shadows. So that's the reason why actually I'm taking a shot here. Bam. Look at this. Let's see it turn sideways. Bam. I know, right? I'm silly. Actually, I'm just having fun. If you don't have fun, you don't stop, smell the roses, and what the hell are you doing, right? Okay. Actually, I appreciate you guys. This is probably actually the longest video I've ever made. And I'm not going to lie. Actually, I had a couple drinks tonight, so I had some fun. But you know what? At the same time, I appreciate you guys. And actually, make sure you actually go ahead and hit this bell on the bottom. Go ahead and pretty much go ahead and subscribe. And we'll be coming with some new stuff. And actually, this is VanMichaels coming to you on the Curb Show. Later.